I'm ready when you guys are.
Yeah, same.
I'm ready.
And we should be live. Let me go ahead and check. It says we're live, but are we?
Yep, we're live.
Yes, awesome. And I got an
yeah,
ad for Warhammer 40k, a significantly more interesting setting at this point.
Jeez.
Anyways, so welcome to the live stream, everyone. I am joined today with a couple of returning guests, specifically Alfarius, Jedi, and Nico 40k, and Orososium.
Howdy.
How you doing?
Hello.
Hey, everyone.
And today we are back with some more Shadows of Starlight, the High Republic. This is the fourth and final issue of this comic book series, and this is Charles Soule's big contribution to making everyone suffer when it comes to the High Republic.
Unfortunately, this is him at his worst.
Yes. So some of the things that, for those who are new and need a recap, some of the things that have been established in this comic book series include, in issue 1, the Jedi Order abandoning people on Starlight Beacon who were trapped on Starlight Beacon after it crashed into a planet. So yeah, the Jedi Order just abandoned those people.
Then the Jedi Order quickly promoted a disobedient Padawan for disobeying their orders. In
Yes.
return for a hush-up operation about their screw-up.
Yes.
Oh, no.
That's
That
not
happens
actually
later,
what
though, or
happened,
that's
but-
established later. But what happens in the next later on in the very first issue is we find out that if a Jedi Master is stuck behind enemy lines, then that's just the will of the Force. The Force made them stranded behind enemy lines. It's the will of the Force, and therefore the Jedi Council won't do anything about it.
That's the most dumb thing I've ever heard. If your friend is behind enemy
That's
lines,
special.
do everything in your
Wanna
power
give him the alcohol?
Imagine if they had this
seriously.
mindset in Episode 2.
Mhm.
Anakin and Obi-Wan are stuck behind enemy lines. It's the will of the Force.
It's rough, but it's rough.
If it's
guys.
the will of the if it's the will of the Force, then why did you assemble a strike team to go get them?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Ask Yoda. That he's the one that said this crap.
Also, Yoda teamed up with a dark side user
Oh yeah, that too.
who was, quote, Yoda, just an unarmed old man.
Which is still stupidly funny because Yoda is usually an unarmed old man, and he can still kick your ass.
Exactly.
Yeah, just as Darth Sidious.
Exactly. So
Just don't pay him.
So yeah, we even get a good example in issue 1 of why that's a dumb idea. So yeah, there's numerous things. Oh yes, and the crowning achievement, the dark side user that he teams up with destroys an entire city by crashing a cruiser into it, or uses a Jedi mind trick to get one of the crew members to crash a cruiser into a city.
And remember the very important thing. He says he is helping you.
How is that helping?
Because he wants to get rid of...
erases all the traces of the creatures that are screwing with the Jedi.
Yeah. So yeah, that was issue 1. Issue 2...
Oh.
We also find out that a character, by the way, and I think we mentioned this a little bit, but they race swapped a character 3 different times in 3 different issues.
Oh yes, yes.
So issue
way.
1, this guy is issue 1, page 5. You can see the guy there. The guy's white there, but then you go to issue 2, page 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, they race swapped him already.
Race is but a concept to that man. He will change races throughout each issue. I can't
think
wait to
I
see
was
what
the
they
one that
do.
he used the force to change race or some shit.
And then you go to
Referring to
issue.
Elzar when you see the race swap.
Then you go to issue 3, and they race swapped him again at page 5. This guy, they race swapped him
Just page
everything. Issue 3, page 5.
I'm gonna.
Just race swap him every 5th page. Nobody will know the difference.
His own
It's like-
personal force power.
They race swapped this guy to everything but a black man. He is the anti-Netflix adaptation.
Wait, that can still happen.
It can
Give it
still
time,
happen.
we'll see what they do with
Wait.
issue 4.
Oh my god.
We must see.
Hmm.
So yeah, that
I
is,
mean, At least, I will give it
Also-
credit where it's
also-
due. At least it's better than I was gonna say, at least give it credit where it's due. It's better than a CW original.
Also, remember that in issue 3, we rescue the gay teddy bear.
oh yes, that too. But issue 2, we
Okay.
also get some absolute gold there, like Jedi Master Avar Chris saying, "I don't get upset after getting extremely upset."
What?
All right,
Exactly.
So here's one thing
That
she
just
says.
hurting my brain.
Here's what she says. Okay, so page 7 of issue 2, she says, "I can hear how one thing affects another in a way you can't, Elzar. The Force sings to me. Right now, it's singing a song of failure, defeat, and loss. Do you want to know what that song is called? Avar Chris." Like, that's not what a Jedi Master would say. And Nathan was doing the live stream when we covered that.
Oh, yeah.
And
He was so happy.
They made her more emo than Anakin.
That shouldn't even be possible.
Also, yeah. So also, the guy that's gotten race swapped repeatedly informs her that he ended up cutting down Anil, who was trying to help save the station. Just cut her down in cold blood, and Avar Chris just responds with, "Oh, Elzar."
That's rough, buddy. Anyways.
Oh man.
Remember, it is important because I am a woman. You don't matter.
Some of the other stupid things that happened in it. We also learned that that super weapon that the Nile created just pulled right out of their rectum.
Mhm.
Well, it turns out that super weapon stops all travel and communication through it, which is why the Nile then proceeded to immediately send a communication right through it.
Oh.
Wow.
That's stupid.
So yeah. And we
Makes all
also
the sense in
learned
the universe.
that the Nile are a bunch of libertarians.
Exactly. Their leader is my favorite character
They
now.
made the leader incredibly based.
I love him.
Me too. Oh yes, and we also learned that Jedi Fortitude is trying once to create be the first in 1,000 years to create a special piece of technology, fail immediately, and then just give up after that one and first try.
No.
And also, apparently, I should mention that the Jedi Master himself, at the end of issue 2, was stranded because the droid he was with destroyed the hyperdrive controls with his lightsaber. So he's now stranded in the middle of fuck off nowhere space.
You know, the will of the Force.
Yep, the will of the Force.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the droid managed to successfully create that device he was trying to make the first time, but decided to just wait until they were inside the storm wall to actually hand him the device. Not like he could have just done it at the Jedi Temple, I guess, but okay.
You don't want your master to jump, right? Show him the device. Don't destroy the fucking controls.
Right.
So that's issue 2. Now let's talk about issue 3.
Oh,
Oh
Where-
yeah.
Where we find out that, yes, there were indeed Jedi stranded on the wreck of Starlight Beacon. Jedi that the Jedi Council decided to completely abandon. But fortunately,
Abandon your kind.
Fortunately, one of the Padawans decided to disobey orders and search anyways,
Save
and ended up
one.
rescuing people.
I don't care how would you want to in this guy. You see him saving one. The one he wanted. Nothing else.
Yeah, that too. They saved one Jedi and then they go, okay, we saved the one we wanted. The rest can just fuck off.
Mission accomplished.
And they
Also, the
have
Padawan in question,
bars.
the Padawan
the
in question, right, went from Padawan to Master in a matter of a few months.
Ow.
Yeah, but you know what's much even more than that? Because that is already insulting. But the guy comes back and says, you cannot do whatever you want.
Yes.
After doing whatever he wants to save the fucking mini Chiwi. What is that face?
Yeah, yeah, and also they've been memeing it up with some of the god awful images. So you have that one surprise face there. Also, issue 2, I'm gonna go back to it once again. You remember the soy reaction face where they're pointing?
Yeah.
Issue
No.
2, page 7.
Okay.
It's so bad it makes you laugh. But
Okay.
Yes. So what else have we discovered?
Oh man.
the Wookiee is likely gay for the guy who saved him.
oh yeah, we say that a lot.
So yeah, the sheer amount of stupidity that's been on display for
It's
all
incredible.
3 of the previous issues has been very incredible indeed. It's been the sort of thing that...
What? Seriously, like Jedi doodling? No.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of some of the other
Basically-
really stupid stuff that's in there as well, but...
Mm.
So yeah, that's the pain and suffering that we've had to see so far. Now,
Just
Oh,
kill
yes,
your brain
the-
cells faster, then this is the
the-
right content for you.
The end of the third one, where the master Jedi reminds their enemy that 2 more Jedi are still alive, just in case.
yep.
Mhm.
All right, so let's go ahead and continue, and so let the suffering finally end, at least for this series. I
The-
found
Well,
out that there are
this
more
will
High Republic
be the
series on the
beginning.
way, unfortunately.
You don't know that we take 15 minutes
Suffer from more of this,
reach
just get the
the
Adderall.
start.
I wonder though if
As a
future
recap, yeah.
if the future writers are gonna be like also female, because again, I don't know if you saw the latest one, making men feel uncomfortable.
Oh boy, that's gonna be great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
It's gonna
then
be-
there are a
Just
lot
the
of
only
women
guy.
that are men, because this is just making the fans hate you.
Honestly, if we have to suffer from more of this, get a shitload of Adderall, some booze.
All right, the High Republic, Shadows of Starlight. Centuries before the Clone Wars or the Empire, during the glorious era of the High Republic, the Jedi were at their height. The galaxy was at peace until dangerous marauders, known as the Nahil, caused the great disaster. Their attack on the Jedi and the Republic reached its peak with the destruction of Starlight Beacon, a space station meant to symbolize hope and unity. Now the Jedi have been recalled to Coruscant, fearful of the Nihil and the monstrous creatures they possess. Ever victorious. Charles Sewell, who has decided he wants to make us suffer one more final time, presumably. David Messina and Jethro Morales for artists. Mattia Iacano for the color artist. VC is Travis Lanham. And, okay. Let's go ahead and just get this over with. You know what? Wait, first, I want to see how many editors we have, or how many people went through the script here. So we've got one assistant editor, a second editor, an editor-in-chief, so that's 3, then an associate editor, which is 4, a senior editor, which is 5,
Another
associate editor, which is 6, and the writer himself, so that's 7 people.
Talk about
There's 7 editors just to make this comic.
They are adding more people, and they are making it worse.
If this was ever a single man's artistic vision, that's how you make sure to ruin it, kids. Just keep throwing editors on it until it resembles nothing of the author's original intent, even if it's terrible to begin with.
Went through all these editors, and this is the best I can come up with.
Yeah.
Like they send them to make it worse.
I noticed.
Jeez.
Put a chick in it and make it game.
That's assuming
Chicken
that
or make it gay.
That's assuming the Lucasfilm story group isn't also just basically glorified editors as well, or something.
Mm.
And it's also not including the
God.
letterer, or So let's go ahead and continue with the pain. The triumphant destruction of the Republic propaganda exercise and colossal failure known as Starlight Beacon. 1 year ago. The Gaze Electric, 1 week after the fall of Starlight. The Gaze Electric, flagship of Mark Yonro, Eye of the Storm, leader of the ever-victorious Nahir. 1 week after the fall of Starlight Beacon.
You mind if I voice Markion?
I think because we have so many people, what we should do is rotate everyone voicing, so everyone does a line in order, regardless of who's the character.
Fair enough.
Fine by me.
Sure.
Alright, I'll start us off then.
Mm-hmm.
Then a heel ripped out the Republic's heart and showed it to them. And then we squeezed our fists and let the blood pour out.
No.
Did I finish that off the top page?
Go ahead and finish the bubble.
We destroyed their fortresses, snuffed out their Starlight Beacon. They couldn't stop it. And let's not forget...
We slaughtered plenty of Jedi too!
This is just the beginning. We have deployed our storm seeds, raised our storm wall. The Republic can't touch us. This is our age. We didn't buy it or beg for it. We took it. We stole it. We killed everyone who stood in our way.
Or
Yeah, for the Nile, for the eye.
Just hearing the blade freaking techno music.
Okay, this is turning into a meme already. Just reading the text will show exactly why. 2 weeks after the fall of Starlight Beacon. 3 weeks. 4 weeks. 5 weeks. This is like a
Time skipping.
cartoon thing.
He's just been sitting there the entire time with his fucking homegirl in the back, whoever she is. Just being like, okay, this is getting boring, let's go in the back and just do something, I'm bored.
With a vague scowl on his face the whole time.
Yeah, everybody's drunk.
Alright, so
Took him long
I
enough.
think you're up now, Altharius. Markian, I have a question for you.
And what is that?
You've beaten the Republic and the Jedi and taken a huge part of the galaxy for your own.
no, Markian. I heal.
What are you going to do with it? Wink, wink.
Think of a few things.
Okay, now it continues 2 months.
Oh my
God! Damn it! It's getting sexual.
Sitting on his ass.
It's getting sexual real quick.
Apparently, he's doing a lot of off-screen lifting because he's still got his muscles after this long.
Oh, wait.
Rex's Skeleton says, hello, what is this Star Wars comic? This
No,
is
wait,
apparently
what?
about Warhammer 40k infiltrating Star Wars, because we have the Emperor seated upon the Golden Throne.
Sorry,
This is a meme.
I can't get up
I don't know.
anymore.
Look
My
at like
ass
2 months.
is chafing.
Look, okay, dude, look at like the knees of the 2 months image. Look, they're out of line.
Yeah, they are!
Oh my god. dude. And wait, he has
Dude.
details on another image like 2 panels later.
What the
Whoa.
Why would you draw it?
Oh my
like
god!
that?
They're sandwiches! And they're not the same!
What the
Did she have some kind of fucked up surgery or something? Because that ain't normal.
This is beyond lazy at this point.
Oh my god.
This isn't even lazy, they went out of their way to make it worse.
They actively. How many panels did they have of just him sitting on his ass? 1, 2, 3, 4,
How?
5,
Gee.
6, 7, 8, 9. 9 panels so far. And it's still
What
going
a
on.
great way to show them, right?
Oh my god.
He almost giving him all his fanfare with his voice.
Oh
he
my
just
god.
sits on his ass the whole time.
Alright, so I think it's my
Yeah.
turn to voice this character, so. The opportunity here is extraordinary. You stole multiple sectors from the Republic. I've never seen anything like it. I was one of their senators, part of their conflict councils, and I can tell you, they never planned for an enemy like you. The Nihil Occlusion Zone can become anything you want it to be. You can become anything you want to be. 3 months.
This is not the way. These celebrations are well and good, but they can't last forever. Without something to do, someone new for the Nihil to become. Locked up in this corner of space, we lead ourselves.
4 months.
Question mark?
I feel like this is now making a unintended dig at women talking constantly. Like she's been talking to him for months now.
Man's a champ.
Sitting there.
Taking it like a legend.
He's just sitting there, he's being
Oh
like,
my
okay,
god,
babe,
it's
go get my food.
all secretly based and we didn't know all along.
Can you imagine 4
Probably.
months of someone arguing to you and you don't kill them?
It's like a whole few months of just like, so I went shopping and we just
Listen.
went to the Jedi and all that
Listen.
stuff. Jesus.
Oh my god.
She's good in bed, okay? It's a worthwhile sacrifice.
You should, because this guy doesn't seem to move very much.
This conversation has been going on for well over 4 months. How is he
I mean-
still...
We are, to be fair, we were making fun about how they drew her legs, but maybe they're trying to reflect her being extremely flexible or something.
Like,
One way to find out.
Rexa says, wait, that's a legal church, RVP. Alright, so, who's
I
next?
think it is Nico.
Jedi? I think it's Jedi is next.
Okay.
When the histories are written of this time, do you want to be just another of the Republic's vanquished enemies? Or do you want to write the blasted histories? You are a conqueror. This is your moment to become a legend.
The storm wall you built means the Republic can't access Nihil space. Only our ships can come and go because of our path-driven technology. But that doesn't mean the Republic is gone.
They are here, oblivious. Obviously. Obvious.
Continue.
We also have many enemies in our space. Republic Defense Coalition ships stationed here before the storm wall went up. Worlds loyal to the Chancellor Sol, corporations with Republic interests, and of course, there have been Jedi as well. Wait, they haven't been they didn't consolidate their holdings before celebrating for months?
They are in the LOL sector.
Yes, they are in the LOL sector.
Send in the lolly knights. Fuck!
God damn it, no.
What have we done? Honestly,
But seriously, they have a fucking LOL sector. What the hell?
I get to show when this stream is done. I get to show V the numerous panels of them being lazy by just doing the panel of the guy sitting on his ass for literally months at a time.
wow. Honestly, I think if Markion was keeping track of everything, and I think he would describe this year in retrospect as basically just being pants.
Yes.
Like, I think this whole operation is just going to turn into pants.
All right, let's continue.
Hindsight exists in Star Wars.
No. Neither does talent.
All right. We have limited time before those elements organize themselves into an actual resistance, or the Republic finds a way to breach the storm wall. We need to make this territory truly ours, so that we can approach the Republic from a position of strength, as an actual nihil state.
It's like, of course you have limited time. You've just been sitting on your ass this entire time.
Yes!
Fucking hell, dude!
The adventures we have...
They basically just been
You
throwing
deserve to be
pagan.
constantly. I think this lady might be onto something, honestly.
No. She can be on whatever she wants, but she has taken 4 fucking months to this point.
She's been talking to him for 4 months straight at this point.
No, honestly, I think they're just gonna rant to each other, just be like, "You're telling me we've been sitting on our asses throwing paganist-like parties, and not one of you thought to fucking repress rebellions that may or may not break out in our territory."
Yeah, that's another thing.
Wow.
Apparently.
Wow. Nobody thought to crush rebellion.
These are the
Oh, no,
guys.
I feel like-
These are the guys that the Jedi Order and the Republic have been struggling to defeat. Just let that thought sink in. These are the people that still managed to give the Republic and the Jedi Order a good run for their money.
And remember the intro. They were at their highest point.
Yes.
Wow.
That just makes sense, doesn't it? It makes sense if you don't think about it.
Okay, next people to suffer, please.
Yes. So who is voicing after me? Was it?
I think it's Alfarius usually.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the line.
Well, wait. I
Discord.
thought Alfarius was first.
Yeah.
I think no, it was Jedi.
Yeah, I think it was Jedi too.
I think it was. Yeah, okay. Then Jedi.
I'm next.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. The true path to victory is showing your subjects they don't have to fight, that the Nile won't just destroy and plunder, but govern. Show them their lives will continue more or less as they were before, and in time they won't care that they were ever part of the Republic.
You want me, Markian Rowe, to hold referendums and set up trade routes and tax policies? You want the eye of the Nihil to govern?
Yes!
What?
Yes!
No, yeah, you know. You should.
I think this guy took the whole ANCAP part a bit too far.
You just say what we were gonna say.
The man who took shit, who just stole shit constantly, is upset about stealing from people with via taxes.
Guys, I just
Looks
thought
like
of
even
something.
criminals have standards.
Yes,
Guys, I just
Who knows? I think
it's
Urus is next.
still a mystery.
Yeah, it is my turn. Whenever.
Yeah.
Shall we continue then?
yes. Let the pain continue.
It never ends.
Nope.
No, Markion, I will handle that. I am trained for it, and I enjoy it. I'm suggesting you to do this rule.
Sarumo, a pathetic planet making a pathetic attempt to resist Nihil rule.
So? No one has been doing anything until now.
Yeah. A pathetic attempt is better than nothing.
Yep.
Yeah, true.
Anywho, who's after Urus again?
You.
Okay. Listen, I forgot my own order in my own. What are we looking at?
Our informant suggests the resistance effort is coordinated by a cell located in one primary settlement, my eye. If we destroy it, the rest of the people on this world will fall in line. That's whoever's next.
Yeah, Jedi?
Isn't it Alferis? Oh yeah,
No.
Jedi.
No, I'm after Urus.
Seems simple enough. Seems simple enough, Arathab. Do that.
We could, Great Makion, but the city is well protected. It is surrounded by anti-bombardment weaponry and has a significant defense fleet. A direct assault would be costly.
We will all die for you. There will be no hesitation. We will gladly die. The other CR and I would like to give you many victories, not just this one. What are your orders, my guy?
Okay, can I get another line besides MM?
Yeah, sure.
What are we looking at?
Well, Your Honor, we've got a Nihil attack fleet in orbit. They're clearly here to try to settle us down, so we'll accept their authority and conveniently forget we're part of the Republic.
Likely.
Danger, Minister. The reports suggest the Nihil aren't big on bombardment tactics. They send in fighters for quick strikes and use chaos and terror as their main weapons. If they encounter serious resistance, they generally cut and run.
Oh, I thought we did everything on the panel and not just...
We do bubble.
Okay. We've got a strong defense grid. We can hold them off for a while.
The problem is we can't do it without a cost. We'll take losses, and not just military, civilians too. If we coordinate all our defenses perfectly, we could try to keep their fighters away from the city.
It's tricky. I can't guarantee how it would go.
Thank you, Minister. General Bias, will you be good to offer your assessment?
Certainly. May I ask you that?
I'm flattered that you'd ask.
This asshole hasn't been seen in a while.
Yeah, it was the Blade, right? That they were last seen?
Yeah, in a good comic.
I know.
Yeah.
So let's see how they butcher the character in this comic.
Wonderful. Let's do it. That's fun.
That said, I am tired of being the war game for a long time. I'm not sure how helpful I'll be.
Nonsense. You're Abadiah Vias. You're a legend.
Minister Bate, fix the throat. General, we've all heard the stories. Your heroism at the siege of Ganseborg and the way you saved that poor Pathfinder team. We are truly fortunate you choose this planet as your home for retirement.
I came here because I was done with war. But I suppose war wasn't done with me.
I can see a way through, Mayor. I can end the crisis with minimal military losses and probably 0 civilian casualties.
Wonderful. Coordinate with the defense minister and his team. Your input will be invaluable.
No, I'm sorry, but I don't think that will work.
This will require split-second deployment reaction. I can't explain my tactics. I just need to execute them.
You're suggesting we give you control of our military? That won't happen. No one doubts your skill, but we can defend ourselves.
I understand completely. In that case, I'd like to get to one of the civilian defense bunkers. I think it's going to get pretty rough up here.
General, we need you. Our resources are at your disposal.
Thank you, Your Honor. I won't let you down.
Yeah, I will trust that face.
Also, next panel kind of shows that.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Like, that escalated quickly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Send the fighters down. Focus on the anti-air defenses emplacements. Once those are gone, we can build this city open like a piece of fruit.
Yes, Markion.
I have given you access codes to the defense grid, General Weiss, and our pilots are in their ships awaiting your orders.
I have deployed their attack crafts.
Thank you, Minister Beath. I know this wasn't easy for you.
I can do also the next guy's voice if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But it is all in the best interest of the city.
Pew, 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 pew.
Now, let's just see here.
Cheek? What the?
Surprise! Look, this is beyond stupid at this point.
That
This-
was some.
This General
there was-
Weiss is a real Sun Tzu. Destroy your enemy forces so the enemy can destroy your own forces so the enemy cannot destroy your forces instead.
Truly a master strategist.
I don't know whether to think this is good or bad. I really don't know at this point.
Reaches
Well,
a new level, doesn't it?
It is bullshit. Everything else secondary at this point.
I haven't noticed anything that particularly stabs me in the face, so I don't mind yet.
With the exception of the guy sitting on his ass for 4 months doing nothing.
That was just funny.
Basically, just started a coup against the Republic for nothing.
Alright, who wants to... I think you're up next, Jedi.
Yeah. They just destroyed their own fleet, and now all their defense emplacements are pointed right at the city. It's like they're holding a gun to their own head. I do.
Tell our ships to hold off on the attack. For now. A transmission should be coming along shortly. When it does, put through whoever's calling.
I'll be very interested to meet them.
Hello. You must be Markion Rowe. My name is General Weiss. I have delivered you this city without you needing to fire a single shot.
That I see, General. I am curious as to why.
Consider it an addition.
You think I would employ someone who betrayed their own people at the first opportunity?
These are not my people. I just live here. You are correct. I am excellent at recognizing opportunity when I see it. In fact, I made an entire career of it. Ask around. I'm sure some of your people know my name.
You can use me. You Nihil aren't military. You're raiders. Your tactics work for an insurgency, but for holding territory, they're garbage. You'll waste personnel and material with every battle until you have none left. I can help you with that. Shape your fighters into an actual force.
But that's not the best reason you should bring me aboard. The best reason...
This. Whoa!
I don't remember you being a cyborg, but okay.
My collection.
Way to flash your collection.
Yeah.
So
Wanna
we
buy
are
some
basically
biscuits?
plagiarizing better characters of the same universe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh.
And also, thank you very much to make only lines for what should have been holding the fucking sabers. Zero effort.
Yeah, just draw a line. Even some of the lines are see-through because they're not very well done either.
It's just like it looks like someone just paintbrushed them onto them somehow. It's like, look at this.
And some of them have the shadows wrong too.
Yeah.
Like the... Ay, ay, ay.
How are we reaching negative score at this point?
Negative, yes, not as
Beyond
negative as the
negative.
rest. Because
I think we're
these
beyond
people don't exist, so I don't care.
Yeah, true.
Jesus. So who's next?
Just one, so I think it's.
I think it was Nico.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. You won't just be fighting the Republic, will you? No. You've got a Jedi problem. Everyone's heard stories. There are Jedi inside the Storm Wall. Until they're gone, you'll never be safe.
I've been hunting Jedi and killing Jedi for over a century. I can do it for you.
I need the why, General. Why not just lay low? Avoid the conflict as best you can.
Because I know when I see one, Marchianro.
You sure?
Which is why we never hear this guy ever again outside
Yeah.
the High Republic.
Yeah.
It's okay, they'll
Besides-
retcon him in somewhere, I'm sure.
Besides, you are telling me that basically all that a leader should do is going to be done by the woman from before and this guy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I don't know where you see a leader, man.
Well, he gets to sit on the throne and look cool as everyone parties for months on end.
Yeah.
Truly the ultimate ANCAP leader. God.
Okay, Alpha. Keep on the pain.
Oh, is this me?
Alright.
I think
Yeah.
it's Nico.
I think it's.
Or
Are
no,
you
it's
sure?
Jedi.
I
It's
thought
Jedi.
Ace just won.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Jedi.
Alright. I'm not just another fool for you to play with. Betray me, fail me, or flee, and I will peel off your skin and roll you in salt. Ask around, people know my name too. Welcome to the Nihil, General Vice.
Best
Oh,
welcome ever.
I was confused.
Yeah,
Like cross.
I was gonna do the voice, but I don't know
that's
who was
not a
talking.
half-bad threat, I'll give him that.
Hetzel, the glorious capital of the Nihil Free Sectors. Former planetary parliament, current Nihil megafortress.
General Vies claims to have reliable intelligence confirming the presence of Jedi Master Porter Angle within our territory. By the way, what a name. Porter Angle.
Yeah.
5 months after the fall of Starlight Beacon.
Welcome to Minas Morgul, gentlemen.
Just remind the General that we don't need confirmation of Porter Eagle's presence. We already know he is here. We need confirmation of his death. What else do you have for me?
We've captured a former Republic prison near Ryloth.
I've had my team evaluate the list of inmates to see if any of our people were detained or if there might be other useful assets we can retrieve. So far...
Right.
This one here. Ulan.
I know that name.
Oh yeah, I guess I'll voice it, okay. Oi, Bulan, you got a visitor. I don't know how you raided someone important like this, but be on your best behavior or you'll regret it.
Fucking Australian.
I know no other way to behave. Everything I do is the best.
I can relate.
That's a comedian. He's literally me.
Can relate to that. You're
Marciano is Ryan Gosling.
You're McEnroe, the Eye of the Nihil.
And you are Buran. I have heard of you.
And I you. Your ancestors as well. You are not the first Avarin I have met. I know your people and their capabilities better than most.
You just killed yourself, Bulan.
What's who just
That just came out of nowhere.
Oh my god!
Seriously, that just came out of nowhere.
Oh, sorry.
Relish the moment.
No, will.
Yes. But maybe you can save yourself too. I possess a weapon, a biological weapon that can target and kill Jedi. I wish to make it more powerful and more fine-tune my control.
I can't even get the grammar right. Spelling.
Help. Can you help me achieve this?
You're talking about the Nameless.
Of course, I can help you with the nameless. They are fascinating creatures. I will give almost anything to work with them.
Anything?
Don't.
This is a prison.
But you must understand. I have many ideas. So many ideas. The Republic's inane and unfair restrictions on medical innovation kept me from doing everything I wanted. That's how I ended up here.
I'm pretty sure that's what the writers told themselves. We have so many ideas.
When Disney locked us up
lot
here
of ideas.
after destroying the High Republic series.
Okay. But I believe you and I might possess a similar spirit of adventure when it comes to such things.
My, Bulan.
Adventurous indeed.
What the fuck is that?
Have I saved my life?
Oh, yes. Consider me intrigued. Moving forward, we'll take it day by day.
I'll need credit, of course, and equipment, and a safe place to do my work, where I won't be disturbed.
Easily arranged. Then I hear our generator people, Bulan.
Another thing. It's Baron Bulan.
Is it now?
Why do you say it like that?
I just decided.
Find out.
I just decided to give him that voice for comedic effect. And it just
That's
works.
working.
free.
I mean, it worked. I mean, Ace, your timing was spot on.
By the way, the massive brass bars on this guy.
He's running in prison. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I am old, I am tired, pay me.
Yeah.
Uh,
Anyways, freedom is a very good idea. I only have one more request.
You've got quite a few requests for someone who hasn't done anything yet.
I think you'll like this one.
The guards who were here before were the Republic guards. Where are they?
We put them all in holding cells down on the lowest levels until we get them interrogated. Might try to ransom some off. Why?
I will require a test subject.
You're right, Baron Bulan. I like that a lot.
Well,
That's
it
actually not
seems we
good.
have High Republic Shockwave now.
Mm-hmm.
Hetzel, a year, less a week from Starlight's fall. Why are you writing it like that?
Oh my fucking god. You have I don't care
We
what,
played from
what
the
happens.
1 year anniversary of Starlight. It's you.
Hey,
Whatever.
They could have.
Oh.
Why not make it a complete meme and say Hetzel, a year, less than an hour from Starlight's fall?
Wait, we still have pages left.
Uh,
Be specific with their timing.
It has been at this point a fucking year. And they have done nothing.
And it feels like a year reading through this comic.
Oh my
God. Okay, it is my turn. Let's try to end this.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is incredible.
You've accomplished so much. Ministries of protection and advancement. You organized under General Vyse and Baron Bulan are well established. To say nothing of my own Ministry of Information. You even got a Jedi to kill. That Grandmaster Malish Shriek brought you.
Tempest. Sorry, let me try that again with the proper voice. Tempest! Just more Tempests! More Tempest runners!
Oh god. This is like wolf.
You made him sound like one of those squires who would blow a trumpet at a fucking jousting tournament and then just announce everything in the most over-the-top manner.
Agreed.
I love
And
it.
it works.
Perfectly, surprisingly. Anyways. A military industry, diplomacy out of nothing. Out of utter chaos, you've created the bones of a working state.
No one else could have done so much with so little.
He spent the first 4 months sitting on his ass.
Apparently now a year now.
Yeah.
And you are telling me this guy wrote the blade and better shit than that.
You're trying to convince us this dude is like Space Genghis Khan. By having this one lady kissing his ass constantly.
This guy is not
And
Space
literally
Genghis Khan.
kissing him in the mouth.
This guy is not Space Genghis Khan. He's Space Hoi 4 player.
Yes.
As a Hoi 4
Yes.
player, I can relate to him. I too
Yes.
saw my ass for lengthy periods of time.
Yet you still do more doing that than this guy.
Yes, that's the sad
Yeah.
part.
And just like any good Hoi 4 player, he relishes committing war crimes.
Yes.
Yep. Commit them war crimes.
Well, let's see. Maybe he's going to make something decent now. It's not about conquest. It's not about extrusion. It's about what you leave behind. I'm so proud of you. What?
I think this is one
Yeah,
big
here
one
now.
to an impregnant speech.
Why
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many times the comic tells me this guy is good. Because it is a lie.
And also, just I always love this because I always have to do this. So it's not about shit. Like it's like, oh, it's not about conquest. It's not about destruction. It's like,
It's
well,
to
what the
make
fuck
you
is it
think that
about
the
then?
it's to force your mind to think the character knows better than you.
This guy
Mhm.
is a legit Gary Stew. He
Yes.
sat on his ass for 4 months, didn't do anything, and still managed to get a working state just handed to him.
No, he just maxed out his
Wow.
charisma stat and had everybody else do the work for him.
He could have, after all that
I mean,
possible.
This guy is making Ray look like she worked hard for the shit she did.
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh my god!
No,
Ray
no.
actually trained. Ray
That's
actually trained. Ray did not
once.
sit on her ass.
Just
for 4
barely,
months
though.
straight.
Very barely, but still, I get you.
Ray did
When
not
a
sit
ba-
on her ass for 4 months straight, like he
When-
did.
Sleep.
When barely is better than this, you have done something horribly fucking wrong.
Honestly, I think every character in the High Republic is either a Gary Stew or a Mary Stew in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, but
Unless
this
they're a
is
disposable extra.
taking the piss. This is the Garyest of stews. He sat on his ass
Just max.
for 4 months, did not a single fucking thing. Didn't even
But like
party.
you said, the only
Didn't even
logical
parties.
but like he said though, the only logical explanation is maxing out your charisma stat, right?
And remember, because we have to make this even better, this guy is more or less the last one of his kind.
Yes.
Just because
From a
he
certain
needed everything.
I still can't believe they actually made Ray not the laziest character.
Yeah, that's scary, honestly.
You know the worst part? They have to try very hard to do that.
7 people read this fucking script. 6
7
of them
people
were
at it.
editors.
And no
At no
one said,
point-
this is fucking shit.
At no point did any of them say, why is this character sitting on his ass doing nothing for 4 months and still managing to accomplish everything?
Okay, if I had to be if I'm going for a conspiracy thing, I think they're going for, because this is stupid by the way, but I'm just trying to think like the writers. Maybe they're going for see, the man is just sitting on his ass all day while his wife is doing all the work or some shit.
Oh
I
my
just-
god, you're right.
I can't believe that.
That's
That's
probably
somewhat-
actually the angle they're going for. But what they don't realize is that people are actually rational human beings and not highly bigoted scum like they are. And so you've got people like me now pointing out that even Ray worked harder than this dumb fuck did.
That's an accomplishment. Jeez.
See, if no one had actually pointed that out, then maybe they could have went and said, but you guys, but he worked even less than Ray did, and you're not saying that. But now that we are, they're completely fucked because we pointed out that little issue.
No, that's okay. They'll show him
Honestly-
swinging a lightsaber around the next panel.
Yeah.
Honestly, Theodora made a better empress than this woman, honestly. Theodora was a better empress.
Anyways, let's.
I am remembering how this happened. The only thing this guy did was basically trying to kill his family and then told where to find a super weapon. Very little else.
Yeah.
Mm.
And he still manages to absolutely wreck the shit of the Jedi and the Republic. By sitting on his ass for 4 months and letting everything be handed to him.
Sleeping Republic's greatest threat. Anywho, if
We
you
just saw
excuse
some Billy
me,
May.
I
We
need to
saw
work
some
on
Billy
my...
Mays.
Sorry, what?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I'll tell you guys later.
You're... Alright. If you'll excuse me, I need to work on my initial statement to Coruscant, laying out our demands. It's nearly the 1-year anniversary of Starlight Beacon's fall. Why did you just put that up?
Ah.
So,
And Willie said they can't have it said twice?
they did not send their list of demands until almost a year after they destroyed Starlight Beacon?
Please,
People.
What
Jokin,
kind
get out
of
of there.
writing is this? What kind of writing is this?
It's the kind of writing where you sit on your ass for 4 months and just get everything handed to you.
It's the kind of writing by people who've never lived lives, so they don't know how fucking time works.
Mm-hmm. Like maximum, you do it like the day after when the story is at its peak. Fucking hell. Jesus.
Turns out when you're
Honestly,
running an
I think
interstellar empire, you need to run things really quickly.
Every
Not to
time,
these people,
And
it's
it's
just
all day.
years and years and years.
I guess we
every
see-
time I
guess
am
we'll-
part of this.
I guess if we're going by the universe that Troll Soul lives in, it'll be really interesting to see what demands Hamas makes almost a year after they launch their attack on Israel.
Yeah,
Oh.
that was okay. That was kind of dark.
God.
Yeah, well,
That was dark.
Yes,
but poignant.
but it also fits.
Well. Honestly, you're not wrong though. To tell you the truth, I think Markion only got this stuff just by watching Billy Mays commercials. Yeah, Billy Mays just comes on, he's like, "Hi, Billy Mays here, and I present to you the Nameless. With this new tool, you can get anything you want, especially killing Jedi."
With the power of the Nameless, we just sawed this Jedi in half.
I'm not done yet.
Honestly, I wish Billy Mays was still around, then we could do this.
Oh,
We need the
maybe you
Billy
can get
Mays
AI
and
voice.
Infinity- What we need is the Billy Mays Infinity Gauntlet.
We,
Oh
Power
yes,
of this
definitely.
gauntlet- To show the power
Oh.
of this gauntlet, we sawed the universe in half.
Okay, it's gonna take a Billy Mays commercial to clean this up.
I
That's-
don't want to be an asshole. Would I have checked a couple pages after and it's not the Infinity Gauntlet.
Alright.
It is bright.
Let's continue.
Okay, I think we know.
Alright.
I think we know where this is going. Let's continue.
Our
enough
strength will be at the forefront of their minds. A year later, the
What?
Republic has no idea what we've become, what you have made us, my eye of the Nihil.
My
My
Markion.
This woman is speaking out of her ass.
and a whole bunch of panels of him squashing a bug.
Conquest. Destruction.
what I leave behind.
Not the end.
See,
That's
I told
a threat, not a promise.
Oh god.
I'm just looking at this list. No. There's gonna be more High Republic.
Is that it?
Oh my god. The page. Just
Bro, that face.
oh my god, it just reminds me of the one where she just jumped into outer space.
Yes, I'm now reminded of that.
The meme where it's stop choking me.
Oh god.
Yes, I'm reminded of that too. God.
Why do you need a spacer at this point? Just jump in the fucking outer space.
Shut up! I don't want to. I hate that fucking shit. Stop reminding me of that.
For a reason, you idiots. Because it looks really dumb to anyone who doesn't know anything. It's just dumb. Why do you keep doing it over and over again?
Guys, I can officially say I've lost more brain cells to this comic than I should have.
I know.
Okay, Ace. Let's please, for his sake, never send him on any of the other ones without us.
Alright.
His brain will not survive.
Okay, who's got the Adderall? Who's got the liquor? Who's got the liquor and the Adderall?
Worst comes to worst.
We need
Bust
all the
out the
drugs.
sleep pills.
So,
I think cocaine's gonna be a better substance to use at this point.
so thoughts on this particular issue?
Garbage.
Oh, it was terrible, but it was hilarious at the same time.
Yes, it was.
It's amazing.
It was so bad. For me, it was so bad, it was hilarious.
I'm amazed to be introduced to a character who's such a badass that he can accomplish shit by doing absolutely nothing.
You see, he has the most powerful Sith power.
Let me put it this way.
Blood
I want to
influence.
go back to the huts.
Yeah, give me back the Jedi huts. I want those back.
Yeah.
Seriously, I didn't think this could get as bad as it was.
Honestly, the fact that we only spent around 55 minutes on the comic itself is actually kind of surprising.
Yeah, but that's only
Definitely not
because
the worst in this.
That's only because they spent about a quarter of it showing the guy sitting on his ass for 4
Yeah.
And no, I'm not going to let this comic live that down.
Honestly,
Guys, it is not going to get up.
Oh my god.
This is gonna sound like a very unpopular statement.
I love the idea that he's actually crippled. He's just like, oh, I can't move. I've fallen and I can't get up.
Get up!
My ass is infused with the sea.
Oh my god, it's Joe Swanson of
My ass!
better. I'm stuck on this chair.
Honestly, this is gonna sound like an unpopular statement, but I'd rather read Phase 1 on repeat than whatever this is.
Yeah, so far.
Because you know what? At least Phase 1 had a little bit of. It had that one micro dick of substance. This, I don't even know what to describe it as.
I actually think this is the worst comic book series in High Republic.
Yeah.
Even worse than High Republic Adventures.
2 and 3 were probably the worst issues.
It's like not even the worst of the previous like expanded universe. None of it came to this degree. It is staggering. Amazing.
Exactly.
Look, we have seen a lot of bullshit, but come on.
You want to know what the sad part is? This 4th issue is probably the best of this particular series, and it still is the worst series in High Republic.
Do you know
See the irony of all this.
how painful it is to say that the comic with the guys too is the best?
Yeah.
The issue with the
You know what I just realized? You know what I think we should do? Like, when this is all over, we should rank every comic from worst to completely fucked.
God,
Yes.
I don't even know.
Let's do that. let's all get together and just do that when this is all over.
I'm gonna have
Ace,
to
what do you say?
Maybe what I've been thinking of, anyways, is doing a compilation of sorts, just titled "Everything Wrong with Star Wars: The High Republic," and it's just a compilation of us on the live streams ripping through every single problem in the entire
best
thing.
moments.
So you mean you are going to have a 12-hour long video?
Yes, and then I'm going to post it on the Star Wars Reddit, so all the Redditors get pissed off.
Oh, that would be great.
And point out
Gotta do it.
exactly why current High Republic is
But in all
cancer.
Ace, in all seriousness, though, do you want to do that? Do you want to do a ranking video like that, like from worst to completely fucked?
We could probably do a live stream out of it at some point, and it probably should.
Like, we all get together and just do that.
Oh god.
Oh my
It's
god.
going too hard, you know.
And now I realize that issues 1, 2, and 3 of this are going to be competing with the Galactic Bake Off Spectacular, and I'm having trouble figuring out which one I want to point.
Don't mention that fucking name, please.
Oh my god. I just went back to just skim back the comic. You know that one bit with the twisted knee? It's back.
Where?
Back when we get back to the throne guy.
Okay.
God.
It's like 5
Honestly,
months.
it's like,
Oh my god, this
Every time
art is just bad.
who hired these artists? Like, seriously, who hired some of these artists?
Okay, what page is it with the?
I think it is. It's Hetzel, the glorious capital of the Nihil Free Sector. It's basically we came back to. I don't remember which page it is because I display all the pages at once. Let me see. Page. Let's say 12. No, it is page 16.
Okay, let's see what page 16 has.
And if you look at the guy,
Yes,
if you look
I
at
see it. I see it.
Yes.
Who kneecapped that woman?
Her husband?
Oh my god! Wait a minute. In the middle panel on the right, is that what is the name of that one cook guy that has like the fiery haircut? Guy,
You mean bucket? You don't mean buckets of blood. You mean someone else.
No. It's that what? I don't know. It's the one that has the frosted tips, the glasses. It doesn't matter. It's just like fuck this. Yeah, it just looks bad. Sorry.
Yeah, this is bad.
It's bad. Okay.
I think this is some of the worst High Republic artwork I've ever seen. I mean, Ario Andito at least does put in an effort and makes his art look good at times. I'll give him credit. But at the same time, even he has his fair share of dust. With this, it's like, I feel like just somebody slapped a bunch of watercolor paints together and just called it done.
The only good parts are the cover, usually, and not that much most of the time.
I'm looking at the cover. It kind of looks unfinished, especially when you look at the hands and the groin area. Kind of looks the more unfinished.
Yeah, and still they are the best ones you can find in these comics.
Yep.
I mean, you have a guy that has his own image copy-pasted at least 10 times because he doesn't move.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they gotta save that money somehow for the, actually, what are they saving some of that money for anyway? Marketing?
Series or whatever? I don't know. Are they saving money? Because I think they are just
And an
throwing it out.
HRT.
They're just wasting it on something. Like, that money's gotta go going somewhere.
Not into
money
quality
laundering?
control.
I'm already saving this because I want to show this
Meme
to
it.
V.
Oh, please do.
Ace is a
Just
master
meme the
of
crap out of it
torture.
at this point. Just meme the crap out of this.
Well, the only good quality that these comics have is that they are memes.
Yes.
Absolute. And not even intentional ones, kind of like how the prequels were.
Except
Yeah.
the prequels are at least interesting to watch.
True.
And quotable.
All right, so I think we are in a good position to go ahead and call it. So, is this comic worth reading? No.
No!
Unless you like torture, then
Right
no.
the fuck
Run while
away.
you still can!
If you want to torture
This
your worst enemy,
series.
yes.
If you want to experience Chinese water torture, then just read this comic.
Yeah, it is
No,
either
if you wanna
that or
That is
testicular
far worse,
torture.
Nico, and you know it.
No, guys, if you want to experience the Spanish Inquisition, the whole series.
I take offense on that. We weren't that bad.
Hey, the Spanish Inquisition was fucked up, and you know it.
Yeah, but we weren't this cruel. At least we did our job well.
Well, then again, the Spanish Inquisition required evidence for a trial, so I'll give you that.
At least the Inquisitors didn't sit on their ass for 4 months straight doing absolutely fuck all.
But everybody did expect the Span. It just sucks everybody expected them, though. Because they would give you 14 months notice.
That
Or
is
a month's notice.
why the meme existed. You don't expect the Spanish Inquisition, you asshole.
What?
No one expects
the
Spanish Inquisition. Anyway.
No, the Spanish Inquisition. I gotta watch that later.
Alright, I think we're now in a good position to go ahead and call it and put this particular comic book series out of its misery and call the stream. What do you guys say?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be back. We'll roast it again in the future.
Oh yeah, I might have to actually do that stream though, where we just rank all the higher public comic books to determine which one
From worst to fucked.
worst. Yeah,
Be the one decent one be like what, Blade or
the Blade has some is good. Quest of the Jedi I think is actually decent, and the Nameless Terror is also actually decent.
Well, before we leave, I want to remind everyone that we are seeing crap this worse than someone trying to kill a child and still have force powers afterwards. Just remember, eh?
oh my.
So yeah, I think we'll go ahead and call it. So yeah, this has been Ace.
Alfarius.
Nico 40K.
Jedi Exile.
Notice.
And we all
Hydra
hope to see you
Dominatus.
all